Hi guys, my name is Annalise Christine. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you like this video. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried any of these products down below, because we're going to be doing my June Birchbox review. I got my June Birchbox obviously in June, the beginning of June, and I've been using the products for about a month. There's been some, give and take with that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and review the products, what I've thought about them a month later, and if I'd repurchase them or not, and kind of why and things like that. So a lot of these products this month for some reason had a perfumey scent, and I don't know why. And so I wasn't a huge fan of that. The first one had a perfumey scent, and it was a face cleanser and makeup removing gel. So it looked like this. It worked pretty well. It wasn't like amazing. It didn't do amazing things for my skin, and it just smelled so, I don't know if it's floral or like, old lady floral. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like old lady floral, like that's what it smelled like, and I just couldn't get over the smell. I always had to mix it with another cleanser, and so that's why I didn't use it up in that month. It's really close to being finished, I believe, but it just, the smell, I couldn't handle it, so I don't think I wouldn't repurchase it. It's the Nuxe Paris face cleansing and makeup removing gel, but it just looks like this. It did fine with the face cleansing and okay with the makeup removing, but just the smell, I just couldn't handle it. The next thing is something that was in my June empties. Actually, I usually wait for the next month to put it in, but I just couldn't wait for this one. This was the face, hair, and body butter. I used it for my face. I didn't use it for my hair or my body, just because my hair gets really greasy, and I'm already using a conditioner and I'm trying to use up some hair products. And then my body, again, I have like a thicker one. So I use this for a moisturizer, and I liked it. The smell, again, was it smelled similar, and I was like, what the heck? But I liked the moisture, but again, especially when I used both those products together, my face was like, okay, I can't handle the smell. So it was nice moisturizer. I didn't have SPF, so I wouldn't repurchase it, and it wasn't thick enough for like a night moisturizer. And then with that smell, like having to like sit on your face at night, just, I don't know, it just wasn't a fan. Like, I was really sensitive to smells this month, and it just seemed like this month I got a lot of products that with scents, and scents don't bother my skin, but they were just bothering my head. I don't know if that makes sense. The next thing is something I finished this morning, actually. It's also by Venus, and it's the Authentic Cleansing Nectar for Hair and Body. I did not use it on my hair. I just used it on my body. This had the best smell of them all, but they still had that like floral. This had like a clean floral scent, and in the shower, since I put it on my body and just washed it off, it was fine. But the packaging was terrible. Look, it just had that big opening, and so I like pour it out, and like a ton would come out. So anyways, this isn't something that wowed me again. And like, when I go through these, sometimes I feel like they're like all negative. Obviously, I used it all. Like, it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't something I'd repurchase. And when I'm repurchasing things, before I like move on, I just thought I'd kind of do a disclaimer. When I repurchase things, it has to wow me. I want a body wash that's just like, wow, or I might as well try something else. Like, if it's not going to wow me, I might as well experiment with something else. If it, doesn't do amazing things, if I don't like this smell, I'm not going to repurchase something, even if it worked okay, and I like used it up. I haven't used this one up, but the other two I've used up. It's just like, I wouldn't repurchase it because of the scent. And I hope that makes sense. Like, it's not that I'm being super negative, like, these are terrible products, don't ever purchase them. I'm just trying to be honest and be like, they have a weird scent to me. So anyways, just thought I'd kind of let you know. The next thing is by Air Repair, and it's a complexion boosting moisturizer. And I got this before because I don't remember. Maybe I picked this box. I can't remember. But I like this moisturizer. This moisturizer is awesome. The only problem I have with this moisturizer, and with some other ones that I've gotten that work wonderful, I love the way this works. It makes my face feel so soft. It's perfect morning moisturizer. The problem with that, it does not have SPF. And, if I have light makeup day, no makeup day, and my makeup doesn't have SPF, I try and use makeup with SPF, but I prefer to have like more than one thing with SPF, obviously, and so I prefer my moisturizer have SPF, and so it's a little thing like that that doesn't, it's not going to be my holy grail moisturizer because of that, and that little bit, I'd rather just try their moisturizers. So even though this is a great moisturizer, I won't purchase it only because of the SPF. The next thing is the LOC One and Done Shadow Stick in Hot Cocoa, and I honestly used this twice, and it didn't seem to, on my eyes, be able to, I just did it on my hand, that's the color like spread out. It kind of did two things. It either, when I put it on my eyes, I rubbed it in, and either it kind of did this, kind of like went away, like the color wasn't that strong, and I felt like you had to keep piling up, or it would just kind of like stay there. It wouldn't, if you waited a little bit and then did it, it just kind of did that. Like, it was hard to like rub in, or it just kind of like stayed in that one spot. And so it just wasn't very like blendable and just didn't go on my eyes very well. I have a Maybelline color tattoo that I was using up the bad to the bronze. Love the color a lot more, the formula a lot more. And I have other cream eye, I love cream eyeshadows, and so this wasn't my favorite. I'm definitely going to use it up, but I won't purchase it. And I've also heard that this is pretty much the full size, and again, I only used it once or twice, so I didn't have to like sharpen it or twist up or whatever it is. I think it's, yeah, it's a sharpener, so I didn't have to sharpen it. And so, but I've heard these go really, really quickly by people, other people. So anyways, there's just kind of some thoughts. The next thing is the PBJ Smoothie Stick in, I don't remember what this is in. I really like this. I would think about repurchasing it. It is cruelty free, so I do like that aspect of it. And it's a really pretty color. It doesn't come out super pigmented on your lips, so I would just have to kind of see once my like lip crayons are gone. It did have a smell, like I said, most of these things did, but I liked the smell of this one. So like I said, this would be something I would consider repurchasing because I did like, the smell was okay, the color was okay, the consistency was good. So it just was like an overall great product. But there's other lip crayons I want to try and things like that. So I still have quite a bit. I didn't roll it up or anything like that. So I still have quite a bit left. So it'll take me a while. Plus I have a ton of lip products to go through. And by that time, who knows? I might have found one I like better or want to try. So in all, I probably won't repurchase most of those products just because the smell or this or that. But with Birchbox, I really learned what I like and what I don't like, and that makes me really excited to really know myself a little bit better. I feel like with Birchbox, I've really learned, you know, what I like and what I don't like, and so that's really exciting moving forward. And then when I'm thinking about repurchasing things or purchasing things in general, having an idea about what those products are and what they have or they don't have, because you know, a moisturizer with SPF, while it could be a great moisturizer, SPF is a deal breaker for me, and I've just really realized that as I've been getting Birchbox and things like that. So anyways, I'm gonna go talk to you later. Stay tuned for my July Birchbox. I got it, and I'm really excited to share the products with you. Okay, bye.